We're about to hike to the top of Australia. Mount Kosciuszko stands at 2,228 metres tall and is the tallest mountain on the continent. I'll let you look at this map for a second. Anyway, let's just get to the hike now. Here we are at the start of the hike. We've got Charlotte's Pass right behind me, and here you have one of two options to reach the summit. You can either go the long way, which is over that way, about 23 kilometres, or you can go that way, which is a little bit shorter. This is a detailed map of the Kosciuszko summit hike, and as you can see, it's a lot harder on the way back, but we'll get to that later. If you go on an average pace, it's about 4 to 5 hours to reach the top. Got some pretty scenic views over here, but they're going to be much better at the summit. 4 to 5 hours is for more experienced hikers, but for the average person it's about 6 to 8. And we had no idea what was in store ahead of us, but for now it was a good time to just enjoy the scenery. Obviously along any mountain trail the views are going to be a feast for the eyes, and this one's no different, but the best are at the summit and on the way back, so we're going to have to keep going if we want to get the best of it. Along any mountain trail you're going to get very scenic views like this, and Australia's mountains are pretty short, so imagine what a taller mountain range would be like. The majority of the first half of the hike upwards just looks like this, walking along a flat dirt road with basically the same views along the entire way, and that only starts to change when you get a little bit past the snowy river. So this mountain here is Kosciuszko, the one in front of me right there. I'll just zoom it in for you a little bit. That's the peak there, that's what we're going for. This one here, probably the second tallest peak, I'm not really sure. It's one of these, they're all very close together. If you're wondering why people don't just cut the trail straight to the top there, which would definitely be a lot easier, it's because this is a national park, so you're not allowed off the trail. So at this point I was trying to say that we were a third of the way to the top, but it was extremely windy outside and the camera caught most of it, so you couldn't really hear me. So I'll just tell you now, we're a third of the way there. Finally got some new views coming into the horizon here. We just crossed this curve around here, and it's a little bit of the way to Kosciuszko yet, but we'll get there. Ryan's gone rogue off the track. Yeah, Ryan's gone completely rogue. We're never hearing from him again. Cool, you can still see the other tall mountains around here, and some more tall mountains over there. Just tall mountains everywhere. Got a river here just as Ryan's road adventure is concluded. Is that worth it, Ryan? And again, here I was trying to tell you guys that we'd made it to the snowy river, which is around about halfway there, but it was too windy and I was standing too far away, so you couldn't hear me at all. Just gotta do what we've done again. We finally started climbing uphill at this point, which makes the climb a little bit more difficult, but it's still not that hard. We also started seeing trace amounts of snow at this point, which in about 2 or 3 months will completely cover the mountain. And then we came across this hut. Here we are at the well-named Seaman's Hut. This is where most people take a rest on their hike, because it's about 10 kilometres, almost 10 kilometres of a hike. I'm not going to show you the inside because it's just an ordinary old cottage, so we'll keep going. You can see here we're almost 2/3 of the way in. We're about 200 metres off the summit because we came from Charlotte's Pass 6 kilometres away. It's a 9.4 kilometre hike. This is definitely the best part of the hike so far. It's going to be a lot better at the top, so we'll have to keep going up there. There's Kosciuszko there, not too far now. For some reason after this point on we started seeing more and more people, which is something we hadn't seen for the first half of this hike. I don't know if there was some trail that we didn't know about, but they started appearing in droves until we reached the summit. We also came across this place here, which has some nuclear bunker-themed toilets. But just past the toilets, you had some very, very nice views where you can see the top of the clouds through a gap in the mountains. Only 1.6 kilometers to go. Over halfway since the Seaman's Hut. Just about there now. Hey Ryan. Ryan's all the way up there. Say hi, Ryan. Just up these steps. Here we are. The top of the continent. And it looks like we're not alone either. And once we were up there, we took some photos of us on the mountain, we took some photos from the mountain, and just enjoyed the great views from the very top. We did it, we made it to the top. Look at the view. The highest person for at least 2,000 kilometres. Ryan and my dad left. They weren't too happy about me staying. I'll just give you guys a quick warning here, the wind gets pretty loud. I'm going to show you guys something cool right after this. Top of Kosciuszko, tallest mountain in Australia. That one over there, just over there, that's the second tallest mountain in Australia. It's only about 4 kilometres away. And just over there, you can see, it's a little bit behind the clouds actually, but the third tallest mountain in Australia is over there. And if we turn around here, the fourth tallest, just over there, Ram's Head, it's about a bit more than that kilometres away. And then the fifth tallest is also just over there, yep. Me and Ryan also got the greatest dap of all time up here, check it out. Alright, that was fake, this is what it actually sounded like. For some reason my dad was really eager to get off the mountain, so him and Ryan left ahead of me and I stayed up there for another 10 minutes or so with all the other people up there. Who were all really nice, by the way. I took some photos for them, they took some photos for me. Took photos for a bunch of people up there. It was really good though, really nice. Alright, so at this point most of you have already got what you came for, which is to see us reach the summit of the mountain. So I'll try to keep the way back as brief as I can. Just keep in mind for if you ever attempt this hike for yourself, that the way back is way more challenging, but also way more scenic and rewards you with much better views than the way up. So, anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, this looks safe.
Why does this place look so cool? Like, the glazing is unbeatable, but like...
I'm going to show you guys something, ready? So, right over there, we started our walk, that's maybe halfway through the walk. We climbed all the way, we snaked across this entire mountain, climbed all the way up the mountain. It goes around, by the way, this isn't like just a straight track to that from over there. And then we climbed all the way around here, climbed through the trail there, and then we climbed further up. We've still got a ways to go. We're on top of Karatha's Peak at the moment. It's about 2,100 metres in the air. One of the tallest in Australia. The views are crazy. Just gotten to the other side of the mountain and we're walking along that entire trail over there. Quick update, that's the top of the mountain that we were before. We've gone all the way around there, down to here, and Ryan's there, and then, yeah, we've got a while to go. Going down there to Blue Lake. Pretty small detour. We eventually made it up to here, which is the point that you saw earlier that was really far away. And we've got about 3 k's left to go. almost there, but not almost there. And we've just made it past that little area that I showed you before. We're going there, which doesn't look that far away, but it's pretty far away. It just keeps getting further. Ryan's Rogue Adventures, episode 2. Cutting through the trail to get to the end. We have one win, let's see if he can beat us this time. Ryan's gone completely rogue. That over there in the distance is Mount Kosciuszko. We've gone all the way around that mountain there, all the way around it, over these mountains, over these, gone past there, and we've walked all the way down here, back down through here, and then we're almost done, but that's not even counting the journey to Kosciuszko, which is about an extra 9 kilometers. Yeah, we're definitely beating them. Trails exist for a reason. Now, in just a sec, we've got to walk over a river, which may seem bad, but we're so close. Here we were, and here we are. We're at the end. Was that fun, Ryan?
Great fun.
I know. There's that car somewhere over there. We finally made it. Dad, how many steps do you think I got? What do you think I'm at now?
31,000.
31,000? Ryan, what about you?
A couple.
A couple? Oh, yeah. I am at 33,171. Wow. I burned 841 calories today, and apparently 141 intensity minutes today. We walked almost 23 kilometers over the course of 6.5 hours, and this workout was recorded on my dad's watch, and it said that he burnt over 3,000 calories, so one of our watches is lying. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I've got a lot more videos coming, so I'll see you in the next ones.